Greek creation story is much different than the Catholic creation story. In the Catholic creation story, everyone knows that God created the world in 7 days and it was very peaceful. The Greek creation story, however, was very violent, involves betrayal, lies, and deceit. Today I'll be telling you about how the Greek creation story came about and how it chronicles several generations, with it ending up Zeus obtaining all of power over Mount Olympus. The Greeks believed that the first four gods and goddesses were the first four elements. First god's name was Chaos, which means void, Gaia, which means earth, Tartarus, which means the level between earth and hell, and Eros, which is love. This is Gaia. Gaia was the goddess of earth, and she gave birth to the god of the sky, Uranus. Gaia and Uranus then had three sets of children. They had 300 handers, the 12 titans, and 3 cyclopses. Uranus was in fear that his children would overthrow him as ruler, so he forced his wife Gaia to keep them in her womb and imprisoned the 300 handers and the 3 cyclopses. Gaia wanted revenge on Uranus for this, so she asked one of the 12 titans to force revenge on Uranus, and Cronus decided that he would be the one to do that. So Cronus popped out of Gaius' womb, and Gaia had a sickle ready for him, and Cronus took the sickle and castrated his father Uranus, which then Uranus died, and Cronus became the ruler of all of Greece. Cronus then feared that his children would also take over as ruler, so he consumed all of his children in order to not have this happen. And Zeus's mother decided that she didn't want this to happen, so she sent Zeus off far away and ended up giving Cronus a stone in place of Zeus, so he would eat that. Cronus fell for the trick, and he consumed the stone. Zeus then grew up, got old, and came back for revenge, and eventually killed Cronus and took over rule of Greece. After this happened, Zeus struggled for complete control. After he overthrew Cronus, the Titanomachy happened, and this was when the Titans came back and tried to overthrow Zeus for power again. They failed. The next battle was versus Typhon, who was a sea monster, who also failed. And the third battle was the Gigantomachy, and that was Zeus versus all of the giants, and they also failed. So after Zeus won those 3 battles, he officially was ruler of Greece. He then established order and created Mount Olympus, which was a place where all the gods were, and he gave out powers. Zeus was in control of the earth and the sky, his brother Poseidon was in control of the sea, and his other brother Hades was in control of the underworld. After this, many gods and goddesses tried to overthrow Zeus for power, but he was much too powerful and all-knowing, and never failed. From the creation story, other stories stem, like the story of Heracles, which was also made into a Disney movie called Hercules, Oedipus the King, the Trojan War, and the story of Odysseus trying to return home from the Trojan War. Like Christianity, Greek and Catholicism both have very unique stories.